Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. It's Keith getting back at it again with another holiday mukbang. This year, I decided to compare two different peppermint tasty drinks. We have the Peppermint Frosty from Wendys, and then we also have what I reviewed last year, the Peppermint Milkshake from Chic Fil. Maybe you can see that there. All right. Glenn Murdoch, Lance's dad, sent me another free milkshake. And since last year I did all the every sauce mukbang at Chick-fil-A, I figured this time I'll do a comparison video and see which fast food has a better peppermint holiday seasonal treat. So without further ado, welcome back to Tidings of Comfort and... Yes, welcome back to Tidings of Comfort and Joy. Forgot what I was doing here for a second. I knew there was a special intro for this, and it took me a second, but I remembered. Over here, we got this cool holiday snowman lantern thing. We got my tree behind me. Oh yeah. Got the manger over here. Getting festive. We got the fireplace with the whatchamacallums. Let's see. Whoop, covering the camera there. We got the stockings up there. Mine over there is the Ninja Turtle one. Oh yeah, turtle power. All right, well, I already had lunch, so that's why you might hear me burping like that a little more than just once. And this is my dessert. So last year I gave I rewatched my video. Last year I gave the peppermint milkshake from Chick-fil-A a 14 out of 16 ampersands. I was pleasantly surprised. I like peppermint, but it's not like my favorite thing. I don't like get all excited like people do for like pumpkin spice and all that. Which, honestly, I don't even like pumpkin spice at all. But peppermint's all right. I'm okay with that. I like it more than pumpkin. So let's see what we got. Let's give it a little sample. Let's give it a little tasting. Oh yeah. That hits pretty delicious. There's like little pieces of chocolate in here. There's definitely pieces of like crushed up candy cane or peppermints. And then they have their delicious ice cream. I think that's what they call it instead of ice cream, the ice cream. So it's basically vanilla ice cream with peppermint pieces mixed in and some chocolate pieces. And it's really good. It's very tasty. Man, I'm trying to think. It's not as chocolatey as good as it was last year. I guess because I was kind of had an idea of how good it's going to be. But it's still pretty good. It tastes a little bit more pepperminty than I remember as well. Last time it seemed a little more on the ice cream side, which is probably why I liked it so much. Got a piece of chocolate and peppermint at the same time. Delicious. I think I'd have to give it a 13 out of 16 ampersands this year. It's pretty good. Tastes a little bit different than what I remember, but very tasty. And the fact that it was free, oh, even better. Thank you, Glenn. Fuck Lance. Your son's a douche. Canoe, but that's okay. Now let's try the competitor. Frosty at Wendys. Peppermint Frosty. I will not lie. I did taste this a little bit when I was driving home because the cup was overfilled and it was like kind of like pouring it onto the lid, and when I was turning sharp the cup would tip because it's a skinny cup in my car, so I didn't want to have it, make a peppermint frosty mess all over my center console, so I did have to like slurp out some of the frosty on the top. That being said, it tasted like extremely pepperminty to me, and I was a little bit like, I don't know if I'm going to like this very much. I don't know why that was, because it does seem like all that peppermint was somehow on the top. I can almost see like a separation too, like in the Frosty. I don't know if you can see that at all. It probably didn't come through on the camera as clear, but it's like more white in the middle, a little more pink on the bottom, almost like the vanilla and the peppermint are almost separated in a little bit of a way. Kind of like I kept seeing that with the Grimace shake, where some people's Grimace shakes would be kind of separated, where you see the vanilla, then you see the purple layer, and it wasn't really mixed all that well. Every Grimace shake I had was effing delicious. I had a bunch of them, and they were all mixed really well. And yeah, if you eat them without the fries, it would taste more vanilla. And once you have the fries, all that salt made it taste more fruity, berry flavored. So I liked it. Either way, delicious. I hope they bring it back next year. Happy birthday, Grimace. That being said, when I just had this sample here, and yet again, I'm getting a lot of the vanilla Frosty flavor, but there's obviously some strong peppermint mixed in as well. But it's blending really well. Much better than my first impression. It's actually very smooth and creamy, where I feel like a lot of the Frosties are normally really thick and almost impossible to drink out of a straw. I did get this first intentionally. Picked this up first, went to the store, bought some other drinks, sodas and juice, and then across the street from there is the Chic Fil, so I got this. So it has had time to melt a little bit, which is the way I like my Frosties. But it does seem really smooth, more like a milkshake, where, again, regular Frosties are a lot thicker than this, typically. But I'm surprised, because I didn't think I was going to like this much. The more I drink it, the more I like it, actually. I thought this was going to be a blowout. I thought the Chick-fil-A peppermint shake was going to blow this out of the water. I thought this was going to be way too much peppermint flavor to be tasty. However, I was wrong. The chocolate and peppermint crunches definitely like add to the experience of the Chick-fil-A peppermint shake. Obviously, when you get a piece of the crushed up candy cane, it gives it a much stronger peppermint. I'm spitting all over the place. Much stronger peppermint flavor. Luckily, I do have a napkin ready here. Yeah, so it is. It's good. It's not bad. I even got prepared. I've got my holiday cup holders here. Seasons. 'Tis the season to be jolly. That's right. It's hard not to be jolly when you're drinking double fisting peppermint milkshakes. Wow. Can't believe I'm even saying this, but I think I got to give it to the Frosty. Totally did not expect this. The Frosty is really good. I gave this a 13. I think I got to give the Frosty a 14. Now last year I gave this a 14. If I'd had the same one I had last year versus the Frosty, it might have been a tie. It's hard to say. Just like every other fast food place, even just an experience. If I go tomorrow, it might taste different than it does today. I mean, it'll be very similar, but there could be a slight nuances and difference that might say, I liked it better last time. And that's kind of what happened here. I don't know what quite that difference is. And this isn't bad at all. This is actually really good. But, man, just the way this is so smooth. It tastes creamier. This tastes more like a shake to me, where this is more like, I mean, obviously it's a shake, but it's almost like more of like a peppermint chip ice cream shake. Like there's so many little bits and pieces of it. It makes me think of like eating ice cream at like a Baskin Robbins or a Cold Stone Creamery or something like that, where this is just very smooth, very creamy, much like most milkshakes. So, Wendy's, you win. You win the peppermint battle. I give it to you, Wendy's. Just barely. You're both very good. If you like peppermint at all, I recommend trying either one of these. They're obviously only going to be around for a limited time, probably to the end of the month. And, yeah, check them out. Get them. Get them while the getting is good. I think that's all I have today. I'm not going to drink them all on camera. I wanted to sample them, taste them. I mean, I will slowly finish them both. The Frosty's thicker, so I'll save that later, but I'm about to go up for a belated 420 sesh. I think it's 420 while I'm recording this, but that's okay. It'll still be in the 420s. That still counts. And go upstairs and enjoy some of that, and enjoy this while I'm doing both. They will pair nicely, I'm sure. And as you can tell, I'm wearing full green today. I even got a little bit of red on here, so I'm Christmased out. Green with a little bit of red. Obviously, my cups here are both red with red straws, so I figured I'd balance it out with a lot of green. And we got the green tree in the background, of course. So, what can I say? You could email us at nmediamail@gmail.com. You could tell us to go fuck ourselves, or you could give us show suggestions. God, I have the hardest time saying that every time. Or you could, wish us a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if you really want to. Whatever you want to do. Do it all. All of the above, or none of the above. You could check out our other podcasts. Me and Kevin just recorded a holiday podcast for the Earth's Suckhole. And, I don't even remember what we talked about, but we talked about stuff. We even had Siri read us a Christmas poem because the Alexa wasn't working. I was blown away. I can't even believe that my Siri for once actually did what I requested of her. Rarely ever happens. So they've obviously made Siri better. So thank you, Apple. What else do we got? We have Lights Out Entertainment. We did not do a Christmas karaoke episode this year. We also have, you can find us on TikTok. I think it's NMedia on TikTok. You can find us on Instagram, NMedia on Instagram. I also have an Instagram, it's Soapworthy Productions. And more importantly, I have a YouTube channel where I do full edits on my grind shoes, Soapworthy Productions. So if you remember soap shoes from the 90s, there's a new company called Epic Grind Shoes, came out in 2022. I was making old soap shoe edits from 2018 up until present. And then when those Epic Grind Shoes came out last year, I bought a couple pairs of those and I've been using those ever since. Super fun. I edited them mostly to old school 90s and early 2000s music to go along with the original soap era. So if you're into skateboarding or grinding, rails, benches, curbs, whatever, you can check that out. You can also check out B. I don't know what her name is. I follow her on Instagram, but B_something. And sorry about that. And then we also have Kale, our guy that does comedies on Wednesdays, Comedy Shorts with Kevin. And Kale has a TikTok as well, and I should probably know what those are, but I don't, so I apologize. But maybe Kevin will put the links to those in the description. Editor Kevin, task for you to complete, sir. Fuck! Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got for now. Thank you for checking in. Thanks for watching this mukbang. Wendy's, you win the peppermint battle. You know what's going on? I mean, Wendy does remind me of, what was that girl's name? It was like Pippi Longstocking, and it made me think of peppermint. Pippi. I don't know, it's not that close, I guess, but, it just came into my head right now, so what are you going to do except listen to my stupid rantings? Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, no matter what holidays you celebrate here. Enjoy, spend time with your friends and your loved ones, and stay jolly. And, oh yeah, go fuck yourself.
End Media Production.